What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about the fantastic win at Stamford Bridge against Liverpool. Chelsea 3, Liverpool 1. And yeah, it was a fantastic win, fantastic game. I loved how the team approached it. I love that we were able to not shy away from the fact that they have just won the league. We gave them a guard of honor, or as people are calling it, a guard of horror. Because we gave them a guard of honor and we disrespected them on the pitch. We beat them 3-0, 3-1 flat. It should have been 3-0, it should have been 3-0, but we beat them 3-1 flat. And yeah, I mean, let's get straight into it. Let's talk about lineup. The lineups, again, like a very similar lineup, but Lavia came back into midfield and Caicedo was moved to right back. I wasn't sure about how that would work. I was worried about it, but it played off well. Caicedo was fantastic at right back. We'll get into that later. So we couldn't ask for a better start than Enzo Fernandez scoring in the 3rd minute. He scored in the 3rd minute, and the way the goal came about, I mean, it was a brilliant goal. It started from pass from Lavia to about 2 Liverpool players, found Palmer, and Palmer played it off to Neto. Neto cut it into the box or crossed into the box, and it reached Enzo. And Enzo controlled it very, very well. The way he controlled it with his left and then took the shot with his right and found the right corner of the goal. Fantastic from Enzo. And it was a good start. It was a good start to the team. And I was really happy we took the goal early. It caught Liverpool by surprise. They didn't expect us to go that quickly to score a goal. But we needed it more than them. We needed the game more than them. We needed to win more than them. So they should have known that we were bringing the heat. We were not coming to play at all. And we did. And then after that, we controlled the game for a while. And I'll say in this game, we're the better team. We're by far the better team. And I feel like when we scored the goal, we controlled the game for a while until Liverpool started finding their way into the game. And if Jackson had just stayed on side for just once in this game, we probably would have gone up by 2 goals in the first half. He just couldn't stay on side, and he was giving me flashbacks of Timo Werner. I don't know why. Sometimes he was also complaining that the passes didn't come through early, but you have to time your run. Even if the passes doesn't come through early, you have to time your run and make sure that you don't get caught in that offside trap, because the Liverpool defense, they were really setting that offside trap and they caught him several times. His finishing today was not the best. I mean, there were chances where I thought he could have done better, and the shots were very soft. The shots were very, I don't know, there wasn't enough power behind the shots to make a difference. So I don't know. I think today he was probably he was probably our worst player, because I don't think our other players were as bad as him. I think he was probably our singular bad player on the pitch today. Everybody else brought their A game. So we were able to hold the attack in the first half. And yeah, I think for like 15 minutes in the first half, they had some 15-minute spell where they were dominating possession and controlling the midfield, but they really couldn't do much in attack. I mean, today Cucurella was fantastic. He was able to pocket Salah. It didn't even, you see, the thing is, I know a lot of people, fans from other teams, would say that Liverpool had won the league, so they didn't really want it that much. But in the second half, you could see they really wanted it. They really wanted to win the game, and we had locked that defense. They really wanted to win the game, but Salah didn't really look himself because of Cucurella's brilliance. Cucurella was fantastic today in slowing down Salah, and the same thing for Caicedo too. Gakpo couldn't do anything on that wing. And then the two in the middle, Chalobah and Cole, were fantastic stopping Diogo Jota in the middle. So the defense, the 4 men and defense, they were fantastic. They were fantastic in the first half, and the game, they were fantastic in the game. But they were a huge reason why we took the 1-goal lead into halftime. So the second half starts the way we started the first half. We started energetically with aggression. The aggression never died down in the game. At times where Liverpool were coming back into the game, they are the champions. They are the best team in the country. So they are good. Even if we try to block that defense, they will find a way. And they tried. They really tried to find a way, but they couldn't because of that four-man defense. And then we got a second goal. We got a second goal from it was an own goal from Kwanzaa. And Kwanzaa, it sounds like a Ghanaian name, so I'm very sure he has Ghanaian roots. It came from him, but I don't think it was his fault. The ball came in from a brilliant passage of play from Cole Palmer. He took on Simicas, and Simicas couldn't do anything. Simicas in the first half was very good, but in the second half he wasn't really up to par. When Cole Palmer switched from the middle to the wings, there was nothing Simicas could do about it. Cole ran riot on the right hand side, cutting in, dribbling past him, and in this instance he dribbled past him and got Simicas on his back and then crossed it into the box. And then there was a mess in the box in the Liverpool defense. They couldn't clear the ball well, and Van Dijk ended up the ball hitting Kwanzaa and going to the net. And then we got our second goal. At first I thought it hit Noni Madueke because he was the one celebrating with Cole Palmer, but apparently it didn't. It hit Kwanzaa and went in, so it was an own goal. So we went up 2-0, and we were 2-0 up for a while. Jackson had chances in the second half, and I think Jackson should have gone off by halftime because of how I was playing the first half. But he was on until I think the 60 something minutes before he went off. Sancho came on for Lavia, and Gusto came on for Nicolas Jackson. And Lavia, let me talk about Lavia. Lavia was fantastic today. I mean, the guy today, oh man. I said it in one of my reviews some games ago that we need this guy back, because without him, I don't think we would do what we did. I don't think we will do what we did, because he's great offensively, he's great defensively, he's fantastic. I mean, his passes, his one-touch passes are fantastic. Doesn't spend long on the ball. He just makes the right decisions, finds the right man, makes the right tackle, wins the aerial balls, and he didn't really give Liverpool's midfield a chance to breathe at all. And I really loved that about him. And when he went out, the Liverpool fans were chanting champions, champions. He didn't really mind. He was just telling them to continue because we were winning at the time. We were winning, and that, I mean, he's fantastic. And I just hope that he stays for the remainder of the season and the 3 games left. I don't want us to even use him in the Conference League. The Conference League, I think this tie is done, and then we'll go on to the finals. We have a second game against them. It will be done, and then we go on to the final. But let's use him in the Premier League alone, and let's be able to finish the 3 games and compete for the Champions League places. So yeah, he went off, and Sancho came on, Gusto came on. So when Gusto came on, Caicedo moved back to midfield, Gusto went to the right back, and yeah, we managed to control the game well. But Chelsea being Chelsea, we conceded. We had to make the game nervy for ourselves. We conceded from a Liverpool corner, and Van Dijk found a way to head the ball. I don't know how he was allowed to head the ball, but he found a way to head the ball. I think that was his 21st goal for Liverpool since joining. And yeah, the commentator was saying so many things that when Liverpool hasn't lost the game since Van Dijk scored, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. After that goal came, it was very, very nervy. It was a very nervy, squeaky bum time, few minutes to end the game, because, man, it was very difficult. But we're still soaking up the pressure. We're still holding them back. That's one thing I loved about the four-man defense. We're holding them back, and the midfielders were also defending when they had to go. Palmer was falling back whenever he had to win tackles, to win possession. When Madueke, like when Sancho came on, was doing the same thing. And then we got a penalty, courtesy Caicedo and Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa brought him down in the box. And yes, Caicedo added a little to it, but there was contact. So as long as there's contact, there's a penalty. And VAR check, there was a penalty. And who slotted it in? Cole freaking Palmer. And it's been a long time since we saw the ice cold celebration. We saw it today, and I was happy he scored because he deserved it. He almost went close. He had a brilliant idea in the second half where everybody thought he was going to cross it in, and he saw a space between Alisson and the post, and he put the ball in between, but unfortunately he didn't go in. It hit the post and went out, And I mean, if that goal had gone in, that was so brilliant. That is the brilliance of Cole Palmer. That is how he thinks. That is what we love about him. His ball knowledge and his ball sense is just immaculate. And because of how he plays, I sometimes forget that the guy is just 22 years. He's about 10, 23. He's a very young player. He's a very young star. And I really want us to hold on to this guy and never let him go. Give him whatever he wants. Let him stay at the club because the guy is good. He's going through a bad spell, but he'll come good. He'll definitely come good. And yeah, he scores the penalty, stands behind the ball and scores it smoothly. He picked the spot. Allison also gets the right spot, but he couldn't save it. And Cole Palmer brought out the celebration, the Cole celebration again. I mean, it was fantastic. It was a very good goal, and that was game over. That was game over. There was nothing they could do. I think after that penalty, and then the referee blew the whistle. And yeah, those 3 points for Chelsea. We are still fit on the table, I think. We are still fit on the table, but the points, yeah, we are catching up. Newcastle lost recently, Arsenal lost recently, Man City, they are still they are still winning, but we have to continue winning. That's the only chance we can get. The moment we lose, we fall back and other teams capitalize on it. We have to keep winning. We have to keep winning. The biggest challenge has been done. Now we have to go and face Man United. We have to face Newcastle. I mean, it will come. We'll get the win. We'll get the win. I believe that we'll get the win. I said it in my last 2 or 3 previews that I believe we can win all these games. And so far, we've won 3 out of 6. And I believe we'll do it. So this win helps our chances of getting to play the Champions League next season. And I'm really hoping we play the Champions League next season. I mean, I love the game. I love the way we played this game. I really love how we controlled the game. We were the better team. We're the better team, and we definitely deserved the win. I mean, Cole Palmer was fantastic. I think he got the man of the match. Fantastic performance from him. His passes, his dribbles. The only thing that we didn't really get was the shots. The first half, there was a point where Cole Palmer dribbled and he had space in front of him, and he didn't shoot. I don't know why he didn't shoot, and he rather decided to pass the ball and lost possession. But it will come back. It will come back, and we will see it again. Probably not this season because the season's almost ended. We'll see glimpses of it, but it will come back. And yeah, we want to see Cole Palmer back again. So that's my review of the game. What do you think about the win? What do you think about player performances? I know I didn't mention every player, but let me know the players that impressed you the most, the players that didn't impress you the most. For me, it's Jackson. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Give the video a like. It helps the channel. It lets the algorithm know that you want to see, you enjoy it, and you want other Chelsea fans to also enjoy it as well. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.